side, you see that in television, that gives me the extra black space on the side to use the brand new YouTube Live or YouTube end screens. I don't know if you guys have seen that yet, but YouTube end screen allows you to show like 2 or 3 videos at the end of your video and a subscribe button. The results are incredible. If you're out there and you're a video maker, check it out. And you can also use YouTube's algorithm to suggest the most likely video that your user would be interested in. Really cool thing. So we're changing things up. I don't know if you guys heard our little voiceover guy there. Makes us sound a little bit more professional, but we're still a small show, and we live stream to YouTube on Fridays, Facebook on Mondays, and we think that going exclusive to a single CDN, not streaming everywhere, is the right move. There's a lot of reasons for that. But questions in the chat room. So first of all, Eitan, I have to ask you, how much is it going to cost to add all this wireless stuff? So you've got really affordable products, and you basically have to buy a dongle and a secondary wireless system from Verizon, or wireless contract from Verizon or AT&T, correct?
You're saying if you want to do the cellular application?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, now with Verizon, for example, which I use, it's only like $15 a month to add a dongle onto your existing data plan. So if you have an existing data plan that you're sharing with your company, usually people are not using all of it. I use Verizon. I know a lot of T-Mobile and some Sprint have unlimited data. So it's a different model, but it's not that expensive. You could also use the same dongle for your computer, or you could use a hotspot or whatever. But yeah, you definitely need some kind of subscription unless you want to use your phone hotspot, which works, just a little annoying.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Those little Wi-Fi jetpacks, but
because the devices themselves support Wi-Fi.
Yeah. So again, you don't need a dongle. That just gives you connection when there's no Wi-Fi. So if you're climbing a mountain and there's no Wi-Fi, but there is cellular, like when I go skiing, I put a little Wi-Fi in my pocket and it works. Or I could just really make my phone a hotspot inside my pocket and it works really well. It's just you kill the phone battery, and sometimes the data could be heavy, and you could control that too. But it works great. It's not difficult at all. It's not expensive at all. It's just an extra step. Same thing you would do with the Teradek. I mean, obviously they have their own like hosted service plans, which is a little more complicated. This is a very simple product. It's less expensive, and it's just practical. Unless you want to do really advanced stuff, which is probably out of its league from my experience from customers and myself.
Cool, and I want to make a big thanks to Video Guys for introducing us. Jim, do you want to tell everybody about this Broadfield Day? They have it in New York City, and it's been a great chance for industry professionals to meet, especially in the streaming industry. I don't know, Jim. Do you want to? If you want to talk about that now, or we can talk about it later?
Yeah, no, absolutely. So a few times a year, we bring our vendors in and talk to other resellers in the industry. And at one event last year in New York, we focused on streaming, where we had PTZ Optics, NewTek, Cerevo, and ICANN with a bunch of supports and other stuff like that. And we had a few of our vendors there in the room, all working together and kind of showcasing the technology to others in the industry.
In fact, Teradek was there too.
What's that?
Teradek was there.
Teradek, that's right. Teradek was there as well. We've done a few of these events, so I was trying to remember who was on the attendee list at the one we're referring to. We've done events with Matrox and Epiphan as well, and really just try to bring everyone together to talk about the technology in the industry and where we're going and where the opportunities are. That's actually one of the places where we identified the worship market as a huge opportunity in talking to some of our integrators that deal with the churches. One of the things that's really unique about what we do is if we get a phone call from a local church, school, or sports production company that's looking at the Cerevo units, but they want to work with a local integrator in their area, we have a nationwide network of integrators who can actually walk in to their building, install 3 of your PTZ Optics cameras, set them up with the streaming system, whether it's a Cerevo directly from the camera or a TriCaster that all the cameras link into, and be there to support that customer beyond that initial sale. Video Guys, as a mail order reseller, can only provide service over the phone. Our network of nationwide dealers can really be there for those companies that want that extra hand-holding. So it's a unique thing that we bring to the table.
It certainly is, and I'll have to help you promote your next Big Broadfield Day, because it was in New York City, right outside Penn Station at the Pennsylvania Hotel. Beautiful views, New York City. You gotta love it. Is Cerevo available in Canada? And if not, there's a great dealer out there, VideoLink, and I think Bruce from VideoLink's here. What do you think, Eitan? Is Cerevo available in Canada?
It's available in any country in the world.
Okay, good.
I mean, we don't have a set distributor in Canada. We have some dealers or some like integrators that are pushing it. The cellular thing that you mentioned before comes tricky when you're talking about every single country. But as far as the main product line, we sell it all over the world. You know, through guys like Video Guys who do a great job to you know, some small like church guys setting up shop. So yeah, it works anywhere. We've sold in many countries.
Great. Well, I'm going to introduce you to Bruce Richardson then from VideoLink. He's a great dealer, and I think that he would do great for you in Canada. Just doing some shout outs here. NWBC Live from Seattle. Thanks for being here. Says he really likes your stuff, Eitan. Michael Burgess from Texas. Thanks for joining us, guys. Digitel, I believe that's William Bacon. Thank you for tuning in. Corey Thompson here has been using some Snow Mix. Rudy from Belgium. And then Nico Vusk Football. He's doing a live giveaway on his channel. So the live giveaway, by the way, everybody, so that's going to be Monday. I think we made that clear on the Facebook Live event. There's a link below where you can go ahead and register for that live giveaway. We're giving away a live shell too. And the cool thing is that we don't get a ton of people, you know, registering for this. It looks like there's 27 people registering. So that means all of 27 of those people have a 5% chance of winning. So, you know, 27, I'm hoping we get 100, but you know, you have a high chance of winning, and it's a great product. It's going to be given away Monday, so hopefully we'll get all the same crew together and we'll do a Facebook live stream. And I'm also interested to talk to you guys about the difference between YouTube and Facebook, because if you watch this show and then you come over and see it on Facebook, Facebook is kind of a little bit cooler in a way. You know, the reactions show up on the live show. The reach is much further. The reach is incredible. So I think that part of what we're doing here by exclusively live streaming to YouTube and exclusively live streaming to Facebook is almost an experiment. It's a live experiment, you know. Which one performs better? Which one do you like more? Which one are we getting a larger reach on? And sure, you know, with Eitan, like some of your products, they can stream to both. And if you've got a really important event for a really important client and they need to reach as many people as possible, that seems like a great thing.
Yeah, you could. The Live Shell X could stream to 3 at a time simultaneously, which is unprecedented, and it works with Facebook too. They're building out some of the newer Facebook API connections. But to your point, YouTube's cool. Facebook, I think, is much better because everyone's already there.
Yeah.
It just shows up. I know I had a friend this morning. He was like at the inauguration. He just like started showing a video that he was there, and people were commenting and telling him to ask certain questions and reacting. So since it's that whole social network thing, and you just add in video, you kind of just display your life on this plot, which some people think is a little creepy. I think YouTube's more of like a place to, you know, come to like a channel. Facebook's like as great and big as it is now. You can just show people almost too much of what they want to see whenever they want to see it. And I've seen people get crazy followings just from that, from like really quirky stuff to like very advanced, you know, tech stuff or sports stuff, especially with Cerevo and even with your phone. So it's pretty cool.
So Bruce from VideoLink's asking us about this Tipron, and I'm guessing you're not a distributor for this, but we got to talk about this thing.
I could talk about it actually.
Okay.
It has some relevance if you'd like.
Sure, tell us about this.
Okay, so it's the ugly stepchild of the robot from Star Wars. I just made that up. No, seriously. They came out with this last year at CES. Again, since Cerevo has got it funded, and they're doing a lot of different things in different industries. But what's cool about this is that it's a little robot that kind of like folds up like those little Roomba vacuum robots.
Uh-huh.
You can use an app to control it. It can come to wherever you are in a conference room or in a school or in a house, and then it will it will project onto a screen or wherever you want any of the inputs. So you could put in
Very interesting.
you could put our streaming devices behind it. So you could put a live shell or a live wedge. There's one of the versions will have that built in, and it could stream stuff straight onto any location. You could put in HDMI inputs and audio inputs and things like that. You could connect straight to YouTube and the web and project the video. So it's a little like, like this. You have these concept cars and these like funky things, but it's starting to work. It's actually going to be featured on the cover of Hammacher Schlemmer magazine for all those like super high-end tech enthusiasts. Price point was a little high. It's coming down. I think it's around 1,800 now. It was much higher when it was a concept, and it's really cool.
Just tucks away there.
There's an interesting side to it. I don't want to get too convoluted, but it's not for everybody. They also made a similar product. If you look at some of their CES announcements, that looks a little bit it's more of like a desk lamp automated tool. But this is somewhat relevant in that it's video and projection. And I'm trying to get my hands on a couple. Maybe you guys can like play with it and see how that works in both of your guys' ecosystems.
Yeah, maybe we'll plug a PTZ Optics camera to it or something.
Yeah, why not?
We'll see. Yeah, I mean, I'm working on some funny stuff just for the fun of it. But yeah, thank you for that video link. That was just a fun little addition we added there. So are you going to be offering these, Eitan, or is that just something fun?
We are. I mean, I have to see if it makes sense. Obviously we can list items and Jim could sell them. If there's demand. Maybe you have some ideas on the education market and how that works. It's definitely cool as a concept, but it's also practical in some instances. It's a little bit gimmicky. Although if you look at some of the newer, meaning they had it at CES last year, which means like it's really coming out now. And a lot of these, Brookstone, Hammacher Schlemmer guys are featuring it. Robots. It's from a Japanese company. Japanese are famous for the Honda robots and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And the owners of this company and the developers are like, why can't we make a robot that's more practical? What's everyone doing now? So if you're sitting in your den or in your bed and you just call up this robot and just stream something, whether it's a web conference or Skype or any of the things we mentioned, you get past that streaming stage and you get to what you were saying, the actual application. Security, surveillance, whatever it is. So I don't know if it's a required accessory for all American homes, but it's actually selling in Dubai and in Korea. We're starting out here with a bit. Again, it's not my usual product line based on the price point and the potential complexity, but we're happy to sell them to anyone who wants.
Well, I think we're gonna wrap this show up pretty quickly here. We got a little off topic, but I think that robot was pretty freaking cool. Jim, anything you want to chime in with here? Thank you so much for being part of the show last minute. Jim's been on the show more than anybody because he represents everybody. In fact, Jim, we're doing a big Wirecast gear push. I should also mention, so Monday we're giving away the free live wedge, live shell too. Next Friday, we're giving away a free joystick. And then the last Friday of every month, we're always doing a giveaway. This is kind of a thank you, Eitan, throwing in an extra giveaway. End of next Friday, we're giving away a Wirecast gear, a full Wirecast gear, $5,000 value. So someone's going to get a huge system. And Jim, you're helping us promote that. You've had a lot of fun with that Wirecast gear, right?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. We've done a few of our recent webinars on YouTube and Facebook Live both, broadcasting through the Wirecast gear. It's a great little system. We've already had familiarity and experience with the Wirecast software. So to take that software on a turnkey system just made it a real out-of-the-box solution.
Cool. And yeah, Brittany did a pretty good job on your lighting, but it's a little dim over there, Jim.
We tried something new today. It's a little dark, I know.
I thought you were trying something new. It's okay. I'm just busting your chops because you've been on the show so many times now.
I got the natural sunlight from my home office window.
She keeps trying to make me look better, and I guess the less light there is, the better I look. I don't know.
They're trying to hide you away over there, Jim. But you're the star of the show, though, so we need to have you here. Well, everybody, let's just give a last shout out to Jim here. Videoguys.com. He's a Cerevo rep, Wirecast rep, TriCaster rep, PTZ Optics rep. And he puts they put these things together for everybody, and then they've got a huge network of dealers, and it's a slam dunk package for most end users. We're definitely going to be pairing the PTZ Optics with the Cerevos. They're a great product put together. So thank you so much for Etan for making the time today. I appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.
I think we covered everything we wanted to cover. This show is for you guys out there. Thank you so much for tuning in. We're trying our best to keep this production as slick and cool as possible, bringing it exclusive to YouTube and then exclusive to Facebook, hopefully having really engaging conversations and also telling you guys about what's coming in this live streaming market. And Jim, I thank you for bringing a lot of this stuff to my attention. Cerevo, I had no idea you guys were out there. And now you got affordable products. You're taking on Teradek, who's the industry leader. I love Teradek. But, the product and the price point, incredible stuff. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. That's our show. Take care.
Thanks, Paul. Have a great day.
Thanks, guys.
Roll the credits.
And that's all, folks. Tune in next Friday on YouTube, and don't miss our new Facebook Live show, airing at the same time on Mondays. Have you joined our new Facebook user group? Stick around for a brief Q&A session where we answer your questions live.